Folks, a quick recommendation on how to address this second problem from problem set number 7. What you're given is you're given the unit prices to ship from each one of these four hubs to these distribution points. Looks like about 12 of them. And so you have the unit prices from each one of these four to each one of the 12. What you need in order to get this done is you need decision variables. So what I've done, if you notice, what I've done is replicated this much of that chart, a chart that I gave you that has the unit prices in it. And what happens is this is going to become, actually, let me just show you. These become your decision variables, these whatever 40 variables that I have highlighted here. Based on this new matrix, and make sure you format these so these are numbers, not dollars. So after you build a new matrix like this for your decision variables, the objective function becomes the sum product of the unit prices times the respective number of units shipped to each location. So that's the value, or that's the equation that you're going to need in the objective cell. Then there are two constraints. There's a demand for each one of the four distribution points that you only have 40,000 units. So down here, once you have the decision variables, all you need to do is you need to just simply sum up the number of units that you have shipped from Atlanta. And then if you pull that equation down, you'll have it for all four cities. The other constraint is, and of course, that's going to be less than or equal to, these values should be less than or equal to these values since you have a limited number of units per city. Then the other constraint will be down here, you're going to set, for example, for Seattle, the number of units shipped to Seattle is just the sum of these four cells. So take the sum of these four cells, pull that formula across, and then you have the sum that's going to all 10 cities. And then another constraint is you need to set these values equal to these values so that you meet the demand as well. And then there's only two constraints here. Then you can get the sensitivity report, and then you can answer the questions. As I've mentioned a couple times, folks, do not change any numbers in here. What I want you to do is I want you to solve the problem one time. I want you to use the sensitivity report to answer the question. So if you didn't do that on the first problem, go back to that one as well. Make the updates and resend it to me, because I think a lot of people have changed numbers, and you don't need to do that. You can use the sensitivity report, but this will get you home on this one. And then again, like I said, you just need to obtain the sensitivity results to answer the questions for this problem. Thanks.